So we're back here in Topeka for game 2 of this doubleheader. Nebraska took the first game, final score 12-0. And it is quickly 0-2 to Chase Savage, the center fielder this time. And it is Jaden Good on the mound for the Jayhawks. Looked like it was strike 3, but it's just a little bit up. And it's ball 1. So I believe I'm all caught up now. One, 2. Little bit outside and evened up at 2-2, 2-2 from Jaden Good. Savage filled the count. 3-2. Payoff pitch is lined to left field, and that's going to be down for a base hit. Some defensive switch-ups to tell you about. So Pollock in center field. We have Shaton Wright playing short. Andrew Swearingen, the designated hitter. Kyle Davis at first. Mike Ray catching. Elliott Schmidt at second. Quinn Gowitz in left. Third base is Cam Foltz. In right field is Ben McDonald. And the Huskers shortstop, Alex Imig, takes one outside for ball 1. When I was fouled out of play, 1-1. This one's on the ground to short right, makes a sliding play. He's able to knock it down, throw to first, goes out of play. As Davis wasn't able to pick it, and so they will send the free base, and it is second and third. So second and third now for the designated hitter, Matthew Humphrey. Takes one right down the middle for strike 1. Ball in, 1-1. Wind has picked up a little bit, so this one's setting up to be a chilly one. And Good puts outside for ball 2, and it's kind of been the theme this season. The only good weather game, quote unquote, was the one at Rockhurst. Of course, that was the one game that we were in a true broadcast booth, so didn't fully get to enjoy that weather, but all the other ones that we've been to have been pretty cold, or at least chilly. I wouldn't say I'm cold, but nonetheless. Called strike 3. And so Good is able to fight back, and I promised Trevor last time I won't make any name puns this time, but I have a strong feeling this not going to be able to hold up to that. This is the catcher, Tristan Kingery, donning the number 11. On the ground to right, the throw comes, looks to go home, and he turns, fires first. So it goes down as a sacrifice ground out. There are 2 away, and the Huskers are on the board first. It's 1-0. Wright looked like he was going to come home with it, but elected to go to first for the sure out. And now Hunter Jensen takes called strike 1. Looked like a breaking ball. Didn't break in enough to catch the inside half of the plate, so it misses a little bit inside. This one's poked towards the right side. It's slicing, and it will fall into foul territory. So Jensen is now behind 1-2. Good, misses a little bit low and a little bit away. Close, just a little bit out of the zone. 2-2. Good's 2-2 offering is soft liner to second. It is caught. That'll end the inning. Huskers on the board first. They lead 1-0. To the bottom of the first we go. Bottom of the first inning on tap for you. Huskers with an early 1-0 lead. And it is the leadoff man, as it has been all year, Jackson Pollock, the center fielder. Nice play by the third base coach. Able to field the foul ball. The 0-1 to Pollock is down and away. Evens the count at 1-1. This one's off the handle, and it's over to third. It's going to be a tough play. He dives, and it gets away, and now he's turning to second, and he's going to be there without a throw. So give it a base hit and a throwing error, and he's standing on second base. And now Shayton Wright will look to drive him in. And he bunts it right back to the pitcher. Wasn't able to get it down, so that'll be a pop out for the Jayhawks shortstop. Now it's Andrew Swearingen. He will be the designated hitter in this one. So the Husker pitcher fires one inside, ball one. His name is Cole Madsen. And then the catcher is Tristan Kingery. First base is Ryan. Officially, his name is Pickell, but I've been told call him Pickle. That's what they call him in the Husker dugout. They call him the Pickle. Again, his name is Pickell, but I will honor the request of Pickle. So Madsen misses just a little bit inside. At second base, it is Teddy Pearson. Third base is Grant Fulmer. Shortstop is Alex Eibig. Left field, Hunter Jensen. And center field is Chase Savage. So that one runs inside. It's 3-1. And finally, the right fielder is Isaiah Holmes. Swearingen ahead 3-1. Madsen gets his sign. Comes set, kicks, and fires. It is a breaking ball, misses, and it's ball 4. So that'll send it to the next man up, the first baseman, Kyle Davis. This one's off the handle. It's going to fall. Shortstop picks it up. Bare hands, fires across. So Swearingen moves on to second. It's second and third with 2 away. For the catcher, Mike Ray. And he's got a couple men in scoring position for him. Jayhawks didn't have a whole lot of noise that last game. Popped up high in the infield. First baseman is coming in. Called off by the catcher. That is Kingery. Makes the play. That ends the inning. To the top of the second we go. Same score. Ready to go in the top of the second inning. 1-0 Huskers. Standing in as the first baseman, Ryan Pickell/Pickle. First pitch to number 8. It's outside. This one is fouled back. Goods rocking the tall socks today. As a PO myself, that was my go-to look. I always liked having the tall socks. With green and with gold stripes. Good with the white stripes, but anyways, fires it in, ball. Called strike 3 on the outside half. And Pickle goes down looking. Solid start to the day for Jaden Good. First pitch to Grant Fulmer, the third baseman, is fouled out of play. And obviously it's early, but could this be the start finally to maybe a pitching breakthrough for the Jayhawks? It's off of Mike Ray's glove and results in a ball. Usually, even if it is a strike, if your catcher doesn't squeeze it, umpire usually won't give it to you. Not to say that all won't. That one is a strike. No doubt about it. So it is 1-2 to the Nebraska third baseman. Off-speed pitch is a little into the dirt, which evens things up. 2-2. Cut on and missed. Strike 3, and that's his third punch out of the day. Second in a row. So now it is Teddy Pearson, the second baseman, wearing double deuce. Watches the first one go by low. Good comes back with a strike on the outside half, 1-1. This one's floated over the second baseman's head. It'll fall for a little bloop hit. And the Huskers have a 2-out base runner. Now it's the right fielder Isaiah Holmes. And you might say his blinkers on, if you will, his right pocket's hanging out. It's always a good joke that we like to throw around. So he'll watch one go in for strike 1. Holmes in the 9 hole. After that, we'll go back up to the top. Off balance swing, and he falls behind 0-2. And he hacks and misses at one above the zone. Another quick one for KU to the bottom of the second, same score. Back to the lower half of the second inning. It will be the second baseman, Elliot Schmid, standing in. Once again, Mason Coons with you, all alone today. Trevor's on his way back. I have the day off tomorrow. He will be with you. And KU Club Baseball alumni, Tyler Bermundo, will be joining. Schmid fouls one out. Tyler was kind enough to join us last week, be our guest speaker on the phone. Talked about the Bermundo blind game. So I'm sure he'll have a couple more good stories for you tomorrow. Maybe he'll tell you how great of a job I'm doing. Maybe he won't, I don't know. Anyways, back to the game. It's 2-1 to Schmidt. Adds in from the windup. Fires one just a little bit outside. 3-1. This one is on the outside corner. Schmid thought it was ball 4. The umpire had a different idea. So he'll come back to the box in a full count. And he hacks and misses on this one, and he sat down swinging for out number 1. We'll play one game tomorrow. It will be a full 9-inning game as opposed to the 7-inning doubleheader. This one runs in right on his maybe shoulder at a hard angle, but nonetheless, it hits him. And that's Quinn Gowitz. So he's standing on first base with 1 away, and now it's the third baseman, Cam Foltz. Looking to move him over, possibly more. Foltz watches this first one in there, strike 1. So yeah, as I said, 9-inning game tomorrow. It'll be Trevor and Tyler on the call for you. And a rocket into the dugout, and I believe that hit Pollock right on his boot. So heads up over there. So after Cam takes a shot at his own dugout, he's down 0-2. So he'll try and straighten that one out. This one gets away, and Gowitz will take second base easily. Now a runner in scoring position for the 8-hole. 1-2 to Cam Foltz. Second baseman creeping in. That one's breaks away. It looked like some kind of a cut fastball, maybe. But it is 2-2. Foltz laces another one. Just can't straighten it out yet. But he's putting himself together a good battle. Looking to find some grass and drive in the tying run. Second baseman's creeping again. 2-2 is away. Now the count is full.
Go get him, Cole. Go get him, bud.
Madsen doesn't want to lose him. The payoff pitch is inside, ball 4. So after falling behind 0-2, Foltz draws a walk. So now there's a couple of base runners on for Ben McDonald. He is the 9-hole, so after him it'll be back up top to Pollock, who just wore one on the foot. Unfortunately, he doesn't get a free base from that, but he's looking to do more than just a single. Madsen's first offering is right down Main Street, and McDonald falls behind 0-1. This one grazes the outside half of the plate, right on the black. So it's 0-2. Fights this one off of that railing there in the Husker dugout. So already much better ABs for KU here in the second half of this doubleheader. Madsen tries another 0-2. This one's up high. So they're seeing some pitches here. Fouls another one. So we're seeing some longer ABs here out of KU. Last game they went down pretty quick for most of the game. On the ground to short, second flips it to short, across to first. The throw is in time, and it's a ground ball double play, 4-6-3. And that will end the inning. It was a close play and a tough call. It might have been safe. Nonetheless, we go to the third inning. Nebraska still up by 1. Back in Topeka for the Husker half of the third inning. It's Chase Savage, the center fielder. He led off with a single his last trip. This one's on the ground to second. And one pitch, one out. Schmid making the play. Good fires this first pitch in there for strike one. On the ground to the left side, and it gets past the outstretched diving Shayton Wright into left field, and it's a base hit for Alex Imick.
Go find a gap here, find a gap.
So he reached on an error the first inning. In the third inning, he earns himself a base hit, and now it'll be Matthew Humphrey, the designated hitter, struck out looking his first trip. Pickoff moves not in time. Now he goes towards home, and this one's in on the hands, and best Humphrey can do is foul it out of play. Another one fouled back. Two strikes still, so anything close, protect the plate. This one misses away. Runner goes. Hit and run, lined at center field. It's going to fall right in front of Pollock. Not much he could have done there. Imig was running, but had to stop to make sure that fell, so the hit and run doesn't really work as they go station to station. Now the catcher, Kingery, grounded out to the shortstop right his last time up. But it went down as a sacrifice ground out, yielding the Huskers their only run so far today. Still early. Jaden Good hoping to keep it that way for the whole time with a man on second base. Misses this one up. 2-0 to the Husker catcher. Good will try it again. This one is healthy hack. Back pick to first. Close play, but not in time. Almost had him leaning over there, but it is Humphrey able to dive back in time. Healthy hack there by Kingery, but is not able to make contact. 2-1. And that one is in there. It's Good is able to even the count. Sometimes words are hard. Apologize. 2-2 from good. Called strike 3. So they're now 2 down, and an excellent rebound there by Good after a couple of hits. Little off the cap of the bat, and it's going to spin foul. And that is Hunter Jensen. He popped out to second base his last time around. And he falls behind 0-1 here. And so Good pops it up. And again, it is the second baseman, Schmid, there to make the play. Top of the order coming for KU. They trail 1-0. So the bottom half of the third, and Jackson Pollock will lead it off and take a fastball in there, strike 1. He was set to come up last inning, but McDonald grounded into a double play, and so that would put this on halt. And he takes a ball. Now he lines this one into left center field. That's a base hit. Taking a soft around first, and that's all he will take. But he's got a leadoff single. It's his second hit of the day. So now it's the shortstop, Shayton Wright, popped up the bunt to the pitcher his last time up. Usually the second baseman, today is at short. Also in the coaching role of this team. Takes another one. Club baseball, technically there are no coaches, but Wright is the main leader of this team. Pollock takes off, and he's going to be in there with a stolen base. So it's 1-2 to Wright, looking to drive Pollock in to tie the game. And he sends it on the ground through the hole on the right side, sending Pollock home. The right fielder bobbles it, and KU has tied the game. And it was a perfectly placed ground ball to that right side as the second baseman was too far up the middle. And after 9 innings, KU finally has their first tally of the day. And they even the score at 1. So this is the designated hitter, Andrew Swearingen. Took a base on balls his last time. And now Madsen fires one to the backstop, and Wright will move up 90 feet into scoring position again. Slider breaks in there. Good looking pitch. Madsen's back in it. 2-1. He spikes one, which gets by the catcher once again, and 3-1. And once again, Wright moves up 90 feet. So just about any ball in play here should give KU the lead. Ground ball to the right side, pop up to the outfield. Instead, Swearingen takes his second walk of the day. So now they're on the corners for the first baseman, Kyle Davis. Grounded to short his last time around. Huskers take a minute to talk strategy as a motorcycle whizzes by in the outfield. So not sure if any of what I just said was heard, but so Cole Madsen in a little bit of trouble here in the third inning. Nobody down, men on the corners, one already home. Kyle Davis, first pitch swinging, it's tipped back into Kingery's glove. Madsen picks off to first, not in time. This one misses up. So it's Swearingen on first, Wright on third. 1-1 to Davis. Misses away by about 1 baseball. A throw back at Swearingen again. He's back again. Now Swearingen takes off, swung on and missed. The throw is in time at second, but Wright is going to come home. And the Jayhawks have the lead. So Swearingen's cut down at second, but KU takes the lead. This one misses, and Madsen is behind 3-1. Now Davis sends one into left field, and another base hit for KU. 4 straight hitters have reached safely to start the 3rd inning here. 3 of them singles and a walk. Now it's the catcher, Mike Gray, popped up to the catcher last time. He's going to try and keep the line moving. Ray watches this first one fly past him outside of the zone. The 1-0 is this time up and in. Almost hit him. No harm, no foul, but it is now 3-0. And now the Cole Madsen troubles continue as he walks Mike Ray. And that makes it 5 in a row reaching safely. KU looking to have a big inning of their own for once. Half swing, but it is a full swing in the eyes of the whole home plate umpire. It's Elliot Schmidt. He struck out his last trip.
What's that? Come on, Blue. Get better than that.
Huskers aren't happy on that last call. Really close. I thought it looked good myself, but ruled the ball. This one's way inside and 2-1. Madsen's running a little bit wild, trying to resettle in, find his groove. There he takes something off of that one, but finds the zone and evens it up at 2-2. This one's in the dirt, and that fills the count. This one is called strike 3, and the streak ends at 5 in a row.
Is that 3?
So a little confusion there on if that was out number 1 or 2 or 3. Huskers thought it was 3. It was not. Still 2 away. And Madsen is back in the zone for strike 1. This one is
Got room.
little floater there. Great effort by the first baseman, but sliding play, but it lands foul. Got in on the hands there of the left fielder, Quinn Gowitz. He's down 0-2. Called strike 3 on the outside half. That'll end the inning. 2 runs for KU. They have their first lead of the day to the top of the 4th, 2-1. So we're set for the top of the fourth inning. It's Ryan Pickell. Call him Pickle. First pitch to the Husker first baseman. Hacked on and nicked it just foul. So between innings, I was able to check my phone, the score, and Luke Glendenning has made it 4-1 for my Lightning, and so this one's on the ground to second. Schmid's able to make the play. There's one away. As I was saying, my guys are up 4-1 with games just about over, so looking pretty good to win. So now the question is, the superstition starts to creep in. Am I allowed to watch Game 4? I watched the first two games, and we lost both games. Obviously, I'm not watching right now, and they're doing good. So I have an interesting dilemma there. Good comes back with a ball. Looked like maybe a slider. Horizontal movement, east-west. This one's in the dirt, but Ray couldn't pick it. There's a strike. Good evens the count at 2-2 to the Husker third baseman. It's Grant Fulmer. He struck out swinging his last time up. And another 2-2 is up high, fills the count 3-2. The wind is kind of starting to pick up a little bit again, moving my note sheet around. Fulmer takes ball 4. One out with a man on for Teddy Pearson. Singled his first time up. And he watches one go past him in the dirt, ball 1. This one's on the ground to second. Schmid flips it to short, right fields, throws it across, and it's an inning-ending 4-6-3 double play to the bottom of the fourth. KU by a run. I think that'd be a personal record on the channel. Bottom of the fourth inning, Cam Foltz leading it off for KU. That's a ball in the dirt. Foltz watches another one low. So Madsen is quickly behind 2-0. There he is, able to rebound. Shoots one in the heart of the plate. Passed on by Foltz, and it's 2-1. A commanding 3-1 hitters count to the KU third baseman. And he watches strike two, and that's a full count. This one's hacked on and missed. Drop third strike. Kingery picks it up, throws it down to first. And that is how Nebraska gets their first out of the fourth inning. So there is nobody on. I just looked and forgot to clear my base runners from the last inning. And that is Ben McDonald. So he grounded in the 4-6-3 double play inning ending last time, and this time he shoots a ball into the outfield, a base hit. And now back to the top of the order, it's Jackson Pollock. He's got 2 singles today, looking for a third. He's first pitch swinging off his foot. He's had a big amount of misfortune this year with his feet, fouling a bunch off his feet. That's why he's wearing that pink leg guard, and they give him a lot of trouble for it. That one's outside. But no, he debuted that leg guard at the Rockhurst series. And from what I've heard, both of his feet are not 100%. At least that is the talk of the team. He's down 1-2 here. And he rolls over down the first base line. Pitcher comes, pick it up, and they're going to have a little square off, but he tags him there. So they will tag Pollock out. He will move the runner McDonald into scoring position at second base, and there are 2 away. Sorry. Now Shayton Wright steps in, and first pitch he sees is in the wrong batter's box, and so he'll let that pass by for ball 1. This one misses inside. 2-0 to the man that goes by the name of Shea. You know his full name is Shayton. He watches this one come in for strike 1. So he will take a walk. That is his second time aboard. Now it's 3-hole Swearinger. He's the owner of a couple of walks today. First pitch hacking, and he swings through it for strike 1. The 0-1 to the long-haired lefty. And he fights this one off out of play just over that Husker dugout. Now he's in protect mode, down 0-2. Madsen kicks, fires. Breaking ball is a beautiful pitch, and it was high. They missed high. I thought it was maybe outside. It looked good, but from my vantage point, I'm kind of looking down, so I don't have great depth perception, but it did miss up. So it's 1-2. Swearingen hacks and misses at this one, and that will end the inning. To the 5th we go, still 2-1 KU. Top of the 5th inning here, 9-1-2 due up for the Huskers. Leading off is the right fielder Isaiah Holmes. He was a victim of a punch-out his last trip. Good works into the 5th inning. His first offering misses away. Ball 1. Rebounds with a strike. Holmes fights this one off. That'll land behind the Jayhawk dugout, out of play. Holmes is down 1-2. Goods 1-2 offering. Sliced at and missed, and Holmes slipped, swung out of his shoes literally, and he's not wearing cleats, so to be expected, but nonetheless, that's his second strikeout of the day. And that will turn the Husker lineup back to the top. And it is Chase Savage. Singled and grounded out. And he watches this one go by for strike 1. No. 0-2 now. This one's floated over the left side into left field. That'll be a base hit. And that is Savage's second of the day. Standing is Alex Imig, and he takes strike one. This one's looped into left field, but it is right at Gowitz, who makes the catch, and now there's 2 away. Matthew Humphrey, runner goes. The throw is bobbled, and Ray dropped it, so no throw. So now the Huskers have the tying run in scoring position, 180 feet away with 2 outs. Humphrey singled his last time up, looking to drive him in. This one is chopped just a bit foul. Foltz is there to pick it up and flip it back to his pitcher. And he fouls this one back. Half swing, tip back. Still 2 strikes. The 0-2 is in the dirt. So it is 1-2. The 1-2 to Humphrey. Hits him. And so now there are men on first and second with 2 away. So that brings it to the cleanup spot. The 4-hole, the catcher, Tristan Kingery. Grounded out and struck out thus far. First pitch hacking on the ground to right at short. Fires it across. That'll end the inning. Danger averted. To the bottom of the 5th. KU still by 1. So I'll bring it back here to the 5th inning, and I just want to start off. I want to apologize. It took me this long. It took me 5 innings to realize, but my video and my scoreboard were not displaying properly this entire time. So for those of you watching, you weren't watching in full screen. So I will take that one on the chest. That is my bad. Believe I've got it fixed though, so better late than never, I suppose. And Kyle Davis steps in and falls behind 0-1. I've never had that issue before, but usually Trevor's the one running the stream, and obviously he's a lot more seasoned than I am. So the bottom line, it is fixed. We're set up for a great finish in Topeka. 1-1 to Kyle Davis. Smacks that one foul. One, two. Outside, ball 2. Yet to see a pitching change in this one, as both these guys are laboring deep into the game. Davis sends another one off to the left side and foul. Ground out on a walk for him this far. Another 2-2 is just a little bit outside and fills the count up. Payoff pitch. Called strike 3. So Davis goes down looking. Had a long AB, just couldn't pull the trigger there, and he is sat down, and he'll give it off to Mike Ray, who watches this one slide in there for strike 1. Another one hacked and missed. I can't tell what pitch that is. It moves like a slider, but it doesn't quite move like a slider. As dumb as that may sound. Davis lines one past the glove of the second baseman, and he's on with a single. It moves like sort of like a cut fastball, maybe. It's got the velocity of a fastball, but it's got some horizontal break on it. So it's Elliott Schmid. That one is in there, strike 1. There it is again. I'm going to go with a slider, I believe. Just got a thumbs up, so it is a slider. And a very good one at that. Couple of punch outs here for Schmid, so looking to get on the score sheet. Pickoff move goes awry to the fence, and Ray moves up 90 feet into scoring position, and here the Jayhawks are looking to add on. He smacks this one on the ground to first. It'll do its job, and Ray moves up 90 feet again, so he's standing in third base with 2 outs. And this is the left fielder, Quinn Gowitz. He struck out and was hit by a pitch, and so now there's going to be Somebody coming in to run for Ray. Check my game changer. It is Aiden Day. First pitch is in the dirt, outside, ball 1. There is a fastball. Strike 2. So Gowitz is in the hole here, in protect mode, trying to scratch another run across and increase the lead for a little bit of insurance. 2-strike offering is up high. This one's cut on and missed. Strike 3. And that is how the 5th inning ends. To the 6th, KU 2, Nebraska 1. Set to do battle in the top of the 6th inning. And there is, I believe, a new hitter in there for Nebraska. Fouls one back. I'll do my best to get you a name here. So it's number 13, Zach Riddle, and he lines one by a leaping Shaten right. Heck of a play there to save a hit. And so Riddle comes off the bench and lines out. We have another pinch hitter here. It's Carter Hunt. He played last game, but he's coming off the bench in this one. He watches the ball low. This one is a little bit outside. On the ground to third. Foltz fires across in time. 2 away. Nice change in this one. A whole lot of pitching and defense as we are late in the top half of the 6th inning. Two away. First pitch in there is a little bit low. So now it is Grant Fulmer. He watches this one go past through the glove of Ray just a little bit high. Actually high by a fair margin. On the ground to right. Throws it across in time. That'll end the inning. And so Good has 5 scoreless after allowing 1 in the first. To the bottom of the 6th, still 2-1 KU. Lower half of the 6th inning. Cam Foltz, the third baseman, is leading things off. It'll go 8-9-1 for KU. Looking to add insurance here. Foltz watches this one in there for strike 1. This one misses. And it's a new pitcher to tell you about for Nebraska. Donning the number 6, his name is Nick Schlemmer. So the 2-1 to Cam Foltz on its way from Schlemmer. Called strike 2. Didn't quite stick in Kingering's glove, but still got the call from the home plate umpire. 2-2 to Foltz. Chopper and a slow roller to short. Throw beats him by a step. And so there is one away. So it's Ben McDonald. He singled last time and then back to the top after him. And McDonald watches a fastball in there on the outside half for strike one. This one's roped to the right side, and it gets through into right field for his second base hit of the day. And he turns it back to Jackson Pollock. Schlimmer misses just a little bit outside. Pollock had that little chopper down the first base line last time. The pitcher tagged him out. Advanced the runner. 2 singles. Fouls this one straight back. Lines this one into the screen on the left side. So he's in protect mode. This one is up and away. Two to Jackson Pollock. Fouled it back again. This one lined right back up the middle into center field. That's his third hit of the day. Excellent job of hitting it where it is pitched. And Shayton Wright has the opportunity to drive in another run. First offering is fouled straight back into the screen. So it is 0-1. Wright will step out and call time. Don't want to let the pitcher out there get into too much of a rhythm. Wants to make him work. He sends this one in the air to the right side. First baseman going back. He cannot make the grab. Tried to make the breadbasket catch. It was in and out of his glove. Tough play nonetheless, and it goes down as a foul ball. That was Ryan Pickle in pursuit. No, it was not. They have switched around their defensive position, so it was actually Grant Fulmer. This one's on the ground to third. He'll step on the bag, fire it across, not in time. And Fulmer comes off the bag to block it so it doesn't go to the fence. So no harm there for the Huskers. They get the easy one. Still a man on second. 2 outs. And Schlemmer fires a fastball in for strike 1. Breaking ball misses away and evens the count at 1-1. This one a healthy hack, but he swings through it. It's strike 2 to Andrew Swearingen. Now he sends this one over to the left side. Wynn's going to push it out of play just over that Husker bullpen. This one's in the dirt. That will fill the count. Payoff pitch to Swearingen is in the air, and that one will fall out of play. This one's upstairs. No, it was not a full count before. Now it is. My apologies. I had my counts mixed up. So the payoff pitch for real this time. No, they pick off to first and there's nobody there. And Wright goes down in pain. KU gets another run, but more importantly, Shayton Wright is in a heap of pain on first base. There was an attempted pickoff move at first, and there was nobody covering. Wright turned back and looked like he kind of just got stuck. He's going to get up and try and walk it off and pray that he's okay. Great news just to see him stand up, and looks like he is going to try and continue. And Swearingen flips the bat a mile high. He's walked again for the third time today. and good to see. It looked like Shayton Wright had a little bit of a burst of speed when he went to second there. This one's fouled back and out of play. Kyle Davis has a single on the day. He has a ground out and a strikeout as well. Check swing, and it's fouled back. So Davis falls behind 0-2, looking to add more insurance. The 0-2 popped straight up in the infield. Everybody's coming over. The shortstop calls him off, makes the play, and that'll end the inning. To the top of the 7th, KU adds another run of insurance. They lead it 3-1. So the top half of the 7th inning, last chance for Nebraska. Jaden Good on the mound still, deals the first pitch, and it is fouled back. This one is in the dirt. Evens the count 1-1. This is Teddy Pearson, the second baseman for Nebraska. 8, 9, and 1. Half swing, and it's going to be a little flare, and it's going to fall into left field. Pearson rounds first. He'll hold right there. He's got a leadoff single to start the 7th. So now we got a pinch hitter to tell you about, replacing Isaiah Holmes. It is Nick Lounsbury. First pitch he sees, fouls it back, deflects off the netting, out of play. Man on first with nobody down. Good, deals the 0-1. Cold, strike 2. Trying to punch him out. The 0-2 is outside. One, two, lined into left center field. That's going to get down. Rounding second. The throw into third. Foltz couldn't hang on. It was Pearson trying to stretch it, and he was dead to rights if they made the catch. Fultz couldn't come up with it, and now the tying run is standing on second base with nobody away. First pitch is cut on and missed. This is the first game pitcher, Cam Gadbois. The 0-1. Up and away. The 1-1. Straight up, over to the left side. It's going to stay in play. Fultz is under it. Makes the catch, and there's out number one. Gadbois is retired. Wow, it's Alex Imick. He has one hit today. First pitch. In the air, right field, slicing, out of play. Tying run on second base. Go ahead run at the plate. Hacked and missed. Strike two. My camera battery has just died at the worst time possible. 0-2 is up and away. This one is out of play. This is really bad news. My camera battery pass ball coming home, and Nebraska has another one. It is 3-2. Cut on and missed. Ball. It's a drop third strike, and they go home, but the runner was coming from third, and this game is tied. And to make it worse, the runner is safe at first. Still one down. Lined into left center field. It's going to fall. And Gowitz dives to keep it in front of him. We're having a really difficult time finding a camera battery here. On the outside corner for strike one. Finally found a new battery. Strike two. Go-ahead run is on second base. 180 feet away. One away. The 0-2 from Good. Fouled out. Oh, 2. Strike three, foul tipped into the glove. And there are two away. Huskers tied it on a drop third strike. Miscommunication on the throw. First pitch. Check swing and no swing, so it's ball one. And nobody checked the runner at third, and he was coming. They didn't see it. They threw it to first. And that is how the Huskers tied it. This one's lined right back into center field. Rounding third. Here comes the throw into the plate. It is in time. The go-ahead run is cut down at the plate to the bottom of the seventh. This game is tied. Here we are, bottom of the seventh inning. Mike Ray leads it off. Game tied at 3. Huskers with 2 in the top half of the seventh to extend it. Schlemmer's breaking ball in there, strike one. Check swing, no swing. Count even at 1. Schlemmer spikes one in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Two one to Ray. Breaking ball, and that one drops in there for a strike to even it. 2-2. This one's outside. Count is full. Payoff pitch. Ray swings and misses. He loses the bat. He sat down on strikes. And there are one away. So it is Schmid's turn. See what he can do. 0 for 3 today. 3 strikeouts. First pitch he sees misses by about an inch outside. That one misses away. 2-0. You heard Pollock say, don't help. That one's away again. 3-0. Reno squares the bunt, pulls it back, strike one. Right down the middle. Now he's ready to go. Looking for his pitch. 3-1. Lined at the shortstop, over his head. That gets down. Schmid is going to have a base hit. He's on base for the first time of the day, and no better time to do it than now. Now they're going to pinch run for him. It is Jacob Bittner on first base. Gowitz fouls this one out of play, 0-1. Obvious steal situation, looking to get your winning run and a scoring position. Bittner not running. Gowitz takes it up high. Bittner still not running. Slide step. Pitch misses inside. Almost hit Gowitz. Throw back at Bittner. He's in safely. Two-one count for the Jayhawk left fielder. Slide step, swings, pops it in the air to shallow left field. He's coming in, makes the grab, 2 away. So now Cam Foltz with a runner on first and 2 outs. They throw back at Bittner again. He is back safely. Foltz in the air, center field, going back. The center fielder makes the catch, and Bittner tripped and fell rounding second base, but it doesn't matter. Extra innings to the 8th inning. In Topeka, we will be back soon. set to go for the 8th inning. And after Jaden Good goes 7 innings, his day is done. The new pitcher to tell you about it's Danny Kolditz. Looking to hold the Huskers right where they are. Hums this one in low. On the ground to second. 1 away. This one misses away. Tipped. Foul. This one's hacked and missed at. 1-2 to Grant Fulmer. Sends this one way up in the air and out of play. That bounces to the adjacent field. One, two, in the air, deep center field. Pollock ranging back. He's under it and makes the catch. 2 away. Officially out the last 11% of my laptop battery. Going down to the wire. Fastball in there, strike 1. It's Teddy Pearson. Kolditz. Drag bunt. Ray runs out to grab it. Can't field it cleanly. It's going to be a tough play. Pearson was motoring down the line. And he has a bunt single with 2 outs. Strike 1. The 0-1 from Kolditz. Pearson bluffed to steal, but he held. Runner takes off. The throw is left and not in time. Pearson moves up into scoring position.
Next line drive here, bud.
Fouled back. This is Nick Lounsbury. Came in to pinch hit in the 7th. Lounsbury. Cuts on and misses. Got him to Chase on the outside. No score to the bottom of the 8th, 3-3. Nine, 1-2 for the Jayhawks in the bottom of the 8th. I have lost camera battery again. In the air, right field, deep back. It's over his head. McDonald's chugging around first. He's in stand-up double. And the winning run is standing on second base. His work. On to my last camera battery. We are back. We're going to have a chat. Ben McDonald with a leadoff double represents the winning run. And we're back to the top of the order for Jackson Pollock. He's had himself a whale of a day so far with 3 hits. We're going to have a pitching change for the Huskers. So we're back. Pollock on the ground, left side, foul ball.
Anybody else? Yeah.
Pollock on the ground, right side. Here comes McDonald, wave him home. The throw is not in time. Walk him off. And finally, after 15 losses in a row, the Jayhawks have their first win in style. Jackson Pollock walks it off with a ground ball into right field. Final score, Kansas 4, Nebraska 3. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. My name is Mason Kuntz. Trevor and Tyler will be with you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Again, 4-3 Kansas wins. We'll talk to you soon.